String formatting. We'll see how to take a value and format it nicely to include inside a string. The way we do this is with the string formatting operator, which is %. Here it does not mean mod, it means string formatting. You have a spec or a template followed by the operator, followed by the arguments to be inserted into this spec or template. So if I say, did you see a %s, this %s in the template does not mean %s. It means I want to put a string there, and I'm going to provide the string as an argument after the string formatting operator. So when I run this, sure enough, it says, did you see a beagle? Because it inserted whatever this string is into that %s there. Similarly, I can have integers. And for integers, instead of %s for string, it's %d for dinteger. We'll know it's for decimal integer because in theory you can do this in other bases as well besides base 10. But we're only going to use base 10, so it's d for integer. And I can place an integer here, and that integer gets replaced here. Now we're printing these strings, but they're just constructing strings. You could just as easily go ahead and save it and print t or print the len of t, because this constructs a string that you can do anything you want with. All right? You can use floats. This is a floating point number, and sure enough, my grade is 87.385000. This is a little gross. Usually when you do floats, you want to specify the precision. To do that, we change this % to include the precision. I only want 1 decimal worth. 0.1 means you use whatever width you want, but use 1 decimal point worth of precision. And now when I run this, I get 87.4, which is much cleaner. And in fact, that's exactly what's shown in the next example. There, it's exactly this. You can format multiple values. So here there are %d dogs, %d cats, %s. And then on the right-hand side, I have to, if there are 3 escape values inside my spec, there have to be 3 values inside my arguments. I place them in parentheses, and I comma separate them, and they will be read off left to right in order. So the first %d is going to be that dogs, then this second one will be the cats, and finally the %s will be the exclamation. So sure enough, there are 42 dogs, 18 cats, and wow, so that works as expected. To format right-aligned, that is to have your output appear in fields of a specified width, you just, between the % and the S or the D, you specify the field width. And in this way, look what we just did. We now have nicely aligned columns. And if I were to change the names of the columns, like dog breeds and cat breeds, and I run this, it stays aligned. And sure enough, if I were to do something like that, it still stays aligned. So I can change the field width, say to be 15, and then I can change the second field width. Now what happens if your field is not wide enough? In that case, it just overruns. So you would have to actually take care of shortening the string yourself in that case. Now this is doing right alignment. What if I wanted to left align? Left alignment, you just use negative field widths. And now as we run it, we see it left aligns instead of right aligning, which is precisely what the next example shows us. And there's a lot more to string formatting, tremendous amount more. But this is all we expect you to know for this course at this time.